Salway Special Centurions, and greetings gamers, one and all. Welcome back to the Special Legion, everyone, where we are starting up our very first Fallout tabletop RPG campaign. We're going to be playing on the virtual tabletop site Roll20, and we'll be beginning with the starter pack scenario Once Upon a Time in the Wasteland, with freshly generated characters, the players of whom will get a chance to introduce themselves in just a moment. A couple of the players you may well recognize from our previous tabletop Cthulhu content, but the others are making their first appearance on the channel, so please be sure to make them all feel welcomed. And if you do find yourselves enjoying the show and want to keep along with the player discussions or ask any questions, feel free to join the Discord server. Link is in the description down below. For those viewers who have been hiding in a vault for the past few decades and are not currently in the know, Fallout is a post-apocalyptic sandbox RPG in which the USA is no more. The country was destroyed when the world's nuclear warheads were launched, bringing an end to both the Great War and the civilized world. In America's place now exists the Wasteland, an irradiated landscape checkered with ruined cities, decaying civilizations, and pockets of desperate survivors. It is inhabited by a variety of mutated creatures, horrific beasts, and undying ghouls. The radiation from the detonations has spread quickly. Everything that wasn't killed immediately was irradiated, and most of the country's diverse plant and animal life was wiped out. The players will face perilous situations and dangerous choices. Every day a potential struggle for survival, pushing them to the brinks of their characters. Because war never changes. Hopefully you can all see now the map of the Commonwealth. Players?
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Brilliant. Okay, good. Welcome to the Commonwealth, the nuclear-ravaged wastelands outside of Old Boston. You have each followed the sounds of screams and gunfire to Vault 95, a remnant of the world before the Great War, before the bombs dropped. The vault's external lights flicker several times but remain lit, and remarkably its doors lie open, inviting any manner of scavenger or scoundrel to plumb its depths. It's a cold night, bone cold, and the sky is aglow with an eerie green light. That telltale light radiates from the region beyond the vault known as the Glowing Sea. A gust of frigid wind blows tumbleweeds across the small hill outside the vault entrance. Each of you is standing in a circle, facing each other there on the hillside, strangers meeting for the first time. Each of you knows the vault promises valuable treasures from the old world. Treasures most people in the Commonwealth would be willing to both kill and reward one handsomely for. Can everyone see the art handout that just went out?
Yep.
So we will start the introductions from the order that people are in the bottom of the screen. In order of players in the bottom left, we have Marshal Clayton, which I believe is Kevin. Can you introduce yourself and your character, please?
Do you want to do this as I'm talking to the other characters, or?
Yes, please. Yeah. So role play from here, basically. Yeah. You're in a standoff with these other 6 other players, people.
Okay, you see a fairly tall ghoul, dressed like a sort of modern Western cowboy, and he's holding a rifle, and there's a big knife at his belt. So then, looks like we're in a bit of a standoff here, boys and girls. What are you here for? I'm here to represent the law.
Lovely, thank you. So what does your character like to be called? We've got a few questions to run through here with each character.
You can just call him Marshal.
Just Marshal? Okay. What is one moment from your past when you lost something important to you, and what did you lose?
Before the war, he was a cop, and in his haste to catch a serial killer, he sort of overlooked the requisite paperwork to go and do a search because he was trying to catch him before the latest victim was killed. So whilst he freed the victim, the murderer got off on technicality of an illegal search, and then went on to kill 2 more people before he decided justice didn't exist anymore, so he went out and killed him.
Nice.
So he lost his faith in the law, and when the bombs started falling, he was awaiting trial.
Okay, interesting. I like it. Okay, so I guess that answers the next question. What is one moment from your past when you were pushed too far, and how did you react?
Oh, yeah,
I think that answers that quite nicely.
It also drives him now because he's just decided the law and justice
is on. Yeah.
So he's going to deliver his own justice.
Yeah. Okay. Love it. You've said what he looks like. What's their demeanor? He seems dominant, I suppose.
Of everybody.
He's what of everybody?
Distrustful. Everybody's
distrustful.
Criminal.
Lovely. Okay. No worries. So do any of the other player characters, and this is a question to the other player characters, do any of the characters find this person, this ghoul, intimidating? Do you feel threatened by them? Are you pointing a weapon at them at all? Or do you feel like they're okay?
Well, threatened, yes. Pointing weapon, definitely not.
Okay. You're not like covering him or anything like that? Okay.
Not in particular. I mean, I'm not like swiveling my gun to him or anything.
Okay. No worries. Thank you, Fergus. Archie Mills. I believe that is Duane. Would you like to introduce yourself and your character, please?
Yes, hi. Standing 6'1" with close cropped red hair, blue eyes and freckles. Archie is the classic all-American boy, 17 years old, very athletic with a swimmer's build, nicely kept varsity jacket, white t-shirt, and blue jeans. He comes across as an all-around swell guy, but he's also a gifted and well-educated survivor who wants to help those less fortunate than him survive the apocalypse. So he steps up and says, "Well, golly gee whiz, guys, I think we're all here for the same reason. We could all help each other and bring out lots of good stuff from this Vault 95 and share it, right? And before you discount me and you think I'm too young to be of any help, I'm a medic. That's because my parents were both physicians and I learned a lot from them. So don't even think about killing me because I can help you survive."
Perfect. Thank you very much. And what does your character like to be called? Archie or
Yep, Archie.
Mr. Mills?
Archie is fine.
Archie's fine. No problem. Thank you. What's one moment from your past when you lost something important to you, and what did you lose?
Oh, he through the generations it survived this beautiful, massive comic book collection that he inherited, but then it was stolen from him, and that was just devastating. And including in those comic books was the comic book Archie.
Oh, okay. Lovely. Unfortunately, that's a reference that goes over my head. I was a Calvin and Hobbes fanatic when I was younger, but okay. What's one moment from your past when you were pushed too far, and how did you react?
Oh, he witnessed a little girl being threatened in the streets, and he did some serious harm to the thug that was threatening her. And he hasn't committed much of any violence in his life, but that's one moment where he just lost control. Couldn't help himself.
Standing up for the little lady. Love it. Perfect. Thank you. So you describe what he looks like. That's great. Their demeanor seems friendly, open, I suppose.
Yes, very much. Yep.
Yep. Okay. And I guess do any of the other players' characters feel intimidated or move their weapon to cover him at all?
Not me.
I'm assuming that's a no.
Pointing towards them.
No.
Okay. No problem. Thank you very much, Duane.
Sure.
I believe John Fergus Shitz is yours. Or is it Shitz?
Fergus Shitz.
Shitz. Lovely.
Yeah.
Please introduce yourself and your character.
Yeah, you see a dark hair, matted, quite short guy. His hair's sort of matted with a mixture of sweat and dust from the apocalypse. He has roughshod leather armor and tough clothes that hang loosely on a frail frame. It's already small man, sort of seeing you other people around, seems to shrink into his clothes and shadows even further and sort of steps back as he nervously glances between the different people here. Fergus would like people to consider him would like people to call him Iron Sights, which he thinks is a clever play on his name. F-E for Fergus being iron and Sights sounding like his surname Shites. But no one's called him it yet, but he still thinks someone will one day give him the name. Yeah.
I like it. Very clever. Brilliant. So he's got wits as well as, gunslinging skills, I guess. Thank you. So, one moment from your past when you lost something important to you, and what did you lose?
Yeah, so Fergus lost his lucky sock. It was green with a 4-leaf clover on it. And ever since then, Fergus has been cursed with bad luck.
Yikes. What sort of, how does he know he's cursed with bad luck? What, black cats crossing his path and...
I think, he goes to an abandoned vault, for instance, looking for some loot. And, a load of other people turn up at exactly the
runs
same
into
time.
5 other dummies.
He's just not a lucky guy. He's just, realised that, if he buys up all the... Oh, he's a trader. If he goes and buys a load of goods from one town and travels to the next town, they always seem to already have those goods.
I see,
He's
yeah.
just unlucky, He just can't catch a break, this guy.
Oh, no, okay. Oh, dear.
Yeah.
No worries. I'm sure we'll get him into some situations then.
Yeah.
He'll be getting into a few fiascos. One moment from your past when you were pushed too far, and how did you react?
Yes. So when Fergus was a teenager and growing up, he was on a I don't know how you say this word, but he's got one. It's a Brahmin farming community, and he was on watch, and his job was to sort of say if raiders were coming, but he didn't notice the raiders until they were close to where he was looking out for them from, and so he decided it was better to hide from them and not say anything, rather than sound the alarm and warn anybody. And he instead ran off with a cow or a Brahmin called Gutterpus, and left the community to face the raiders by himself.
Does he know what happened, or does he not look back?
I mean, you can guess.
Yeah. Okay. Does he still have the Brahmin as well? Is that still
Yeah, it's still got Gutterpus.
Love it. Okay, brilliant. You described what he looks like very well. Thank you. And their demeanor is...
He's suspicious and wary.
Okay.
And, but seems pretty fearful.
So kind of just, okay. A bit on the back foot, but very cautious and aware of everyone.
And so as we're in this sort of standy-offy situation, he is actively trying to sort of make people forget that he was ever there and sort of slink back into some sort of hiding spot.
Okay, no worries. Thank you very much, Fergus Shitz. Do any of the other player characters find Fergus intimidating enough to like cover them with a weapon or jostle towards them or anything? No, all good. Okay, finally we have Ghost. I believe that is Rob.
Hi everyone. Right, the figure before you, they're about 5'9". They're quite slight of frame. They don't necessarily look weak. They look a little lean, perhaps. They're clad in dark colours. Sort of, you've got this clothing that's obviously quite hard wearing. It's been hobbled together. It looks like it's been around a long time, repaired many times. And over the top of this, you can see a bit of leather as well showing through. He's got dark hair. It's cut short, but it's quite messy. You could probably see that he's definitely used a knife to sort of cut at the ends just to try and keep it quite short. And his eyes are dark, and they're scanning from person to person. He's never really lingering on one of you at one time. He's just constantly looking from one to the other. And he's got this long sort of jacket on over the top. He's got his hand down by his waist. He's just gripping the hilt of a combat knife. Quite, he hasn't got it drawn, but he's watching everybody and he's got his hand there ready. And you can see a rifle sort of slung over his back. And he sort of looks around the group and he opens his mouth. It's almost like he's going to speak, but he doesn't really seem to say much at all.
Delicious. And what was he like to be called? Or if he's even willing to volunteer that information? It seems like he's a bit shady is the wrong word, but yeah.
He'll sort of... he clears his throat. It's... name's Ghost. That's one of the names. And it's kind of quiet. You can't really hear him. It's almost like the wind probably cuts out his voice almost.
Great. Okay, thank you. And what is one moment from your past when you lost something important to you, and what was it?
Growing up, probably the main thing that Ghost lost was his home, his settlement. It was sort of taken from him, and with that, it was sort of his childhood and his innocence was sort of completely taken, and it forced him to abandon that safety that he'd grown up with very young, and forced him out into the wastelands.
Oh dear. Okay. It's a sad start.
I'm
what
just
is one
embracing Fallout, that's right.
Yeah, you gotta roll with the fallout. What's one moment from your past where you were pushed too far, and how did you react to it?
So part of losing what he had, he lost what he had at the hands of raiders, and it sort of has pushed him to, oddly enough, be quite as cold as those people that had forced him into the life that he went into. But he slowly sort of scoured the wastes, and he could sort of smell blood and ash on the air, and he could see smoke rising from a settlement, and he could tell it was raiders, and something in him sort of, it wasn't even an inclination to help, it was just an anger towards these raiders, and he went down, and oddly enough he snuck into this settlement, which is surprisingly easy, because not many people would try and sneak into a raider settlement, really. But that was the first time that he ever held a knife. It's that very same combat knife he's got there, right at his belt. And it was the first time that he held a knife, and it was the first time that he ever killed as well.
Wow.
But now it's just become muscle memory.
Powerful stuff. I love it. So you've answered very nicely what your character looks like, and I think his demeanor is pretty clear. If there's anything else you want to add for that, though.
Yeah, he's not quite aggressive, but he's obviously, he seems quite mistrusting. He seems to be sort of keeping to himself rather than wanting to get to know these people.
Okay. Very nice. Does any of the other characters find this person particularly intimidating, or cover them with a weapon or anything like that?
Probably more points is good towards him than the other two.
Okay.
Not directly aiming, just sort of more in his direction.
Inclining towards them, yeah. No worries.
Yeah, he's scary as well. Yeah, very scary.
Perfect. So, in those quiet moments, as each of you stare at each other, locked in a tense standoff, there's a loud burst of gunfire from somewhere within the open vault. A moment later, a woman's scream pierces the air with 3 haunting words.
Help me! Somebody, please!
Now, there is one more person present in your standoff circle, a middle-aged man wearing a white lab coat caked in mud, and his face entirely covered by a wheezing gas mask. Slowly, he raises his hands above his head. It's clear that he's not holding any kind of weapon. Please, please, friends. The man says as he takes a nervous but brave step towards the center of the circle. Please, let's not be rash here. Someone inside that vault's clearly in trouble. We should move to help them. If you're here to salvage what you can, I'm sure there's enough valuables inside for all of you. And I'm not interested nor here for that. Please see reason. Put the guns away. None of us need to die out here.
Who the hell are you?
I'm Rast, Dr. Rast. I'm a physician from Good Neighbor.
What you're doing here? You're a long way from home.
Yes, I know. He seems reluctant to talk to you, tell you what he's doing here. He looks at the gun in your hand.
Which drifts towards him.
Yeah, so he just looks nervously and He just frowned. Well, you can't see, but he doesn't say anything. He just the gas mask just looks at you.
Well,
Well, what? Who are you?
I'm Marshal. You must have seen me in Good Neighbour.
From Good Neighbour as well, are you? I can see you are a ghoul.
I pop in.
Dying the lady is. Helping we are.
Me Yoda. Sorry, boy, that's before your time.
So he'll nod and indicate he's not making any quick movements, but he'll nod towards Fergus. Yes, exactly. We should move post haste. We can't waste time while someone's
Fine, lead the way.
clearly in danger. You say fine, lead the way?
Yeah.
Lead the way. Okay, great. Anyone else want to chime in?
Well, Doctor,
or anyone else doing?
Yes. I don't know, Doc. Why you think we have to put our guns away? We can do two things at once. We could help the lady with our guns out.
Yes, I mean, don't bog me down in semantics. I meant stop pointing them at each other and let's find out what's going on in that vault.
Okay, I'm with you.
Thank you, young one.
My character's he strides straight up to this person, sort of with purpose. He just sort of stops just in front of him.
He backs up a bit, takes a step back.
What's your purpose? Are we helping the girl, or are you here for something else?
Like suckering us into an ambush.
No, I promise. I'm looking for my daughter. My daughter ran away from home. I heard there was a girl out here. I thought it might be her. Please, can we go and look?
You my character's eyes. You visibly you'll see them sort of soften, and he'll quite adamantly he nods his head.
Okay, brilliant. Anyone looking around is welcome to make a perception medicine test.
Okay.
Investigating the area at all.
Medicine.
Yeah. I can do a perception medicine.
Difficulty 1. That's a good question. I haven't actually tried rolling on the character sheets yet, so let's work this out.
So if I click medicine.
Oh, additional
An
dice.
option.
Oh God.
So you're clicking on medicine, yeah, and going that way.
Additional dice 0.
So yeah, you can, if you want, you can spend AP to get additional.
We get 6 AP, is that right?
You get 0. Yeah, that's as a group, but you start with 0. If you want to generate AP, there's a couple of ways you can do it.
Right, yeah.
Either by buying them from the GM, which gives me at a rate of 1-to-1 AP.
Oh, you're quitting your job and we're paying you money, are we? Is that how this is working?
If I could get paid in AP, then I'd take it, definitely. Or you can rally, which is a test 0, difficulty 0. I'll have to look it up, but it's a difficulty 0 test where any success generates.
Well, I've got a critical success by the looks of it.
Okay, hang on.
My normal D20 rolls of a 1 going to play well to me in this at the moment.
Okay, so the rally is an appropriate 0 test for action points. So in this case, it would be an appropriate test, which I guess would be a perception / medicine again, which would be a test 0, and that would, or I guess in this case we don't need it because, as Kev says, he's got a critical success, which gives 2, so that gives you 2 successes.
So
and it was only a difficulty 1. Yes, Duane.
Looking at the chat window, it says there was medicine, but it says based on intelligence. But you asked for perception, right?
You're right. Yep. So that doesn't count, I'm afraid, Kev.
But how do you get it to do perception then, instead of intelligence?
That is a good question. I will try
you
and
just
work that
roll it
out now.
manually.
Well, when you click it, you add additional dice, but you don't get anything else as an option. And
Well,
then
That's
the
weird because
number,
you're
so
supposed to
it's-
be able to. Yeah, you're supposed to be able to.
That wouldn't make sense. Medicine and doesn't come under perception. That's all. As one of the skills, I don't think medicine comes under that bracket.
Yeah,
it's
Of
an
the
intelligence
special.
check.
Yeah.
yeah, but that's the special that the skill is linked to in
No, I
general.
get
But
that.
yeah, but you're
Yeah.
supposed to be able to chop and change as you
Oh wow, are you?
encounter
Okay.
different things, because that's what gives you the diversity in the like situational diversity. So there must be a way of. Oh, you can change it if you click on where it says special. You can change it to whatever you want.
Ah, yes, I see.
What is
Yes.
that?
It's
So
simply
under-
clicking on
Oh, yeah.
intelligence.
Change it to what you want, and then
There you
click
go,
the
select
roll
that.
again.
Ah, right, okay.
Yeah, and that's how you chop and change everything. Yeah, perfect.
What
So
are those?
medicine,
14,
perception.
19. Good
But
rolling. D&D
does
stuff.
anyone want to spend AP before they roll? Does anyone want to buy AP or do some kind of test zero? No, obviously not.
Yeah.
You're all just rolling.
One
Oh, someone's
extreme
rolled a
to the opposite.
complication. Marshall
I did.
Clayton's rolled a complication. Yeah, very nice.
Oh dear, Marshall.
Oh,
It's,
no.
the game's figured out now that I need low, not high. Right, so how do you get your medicine back to the correct normal skill? I mean, I guess you could just change it back. Does it mean you have to just do that instantly every time?
Well, there is no specific normal skill unless you want to look it up at the one that's textbook. But because, like I said, it chops and changes. So I'll always tell you what role you need to do, so you don't need to worry about having it on any particular setting.
Right, okay.
Oh no, all my sneak rolls are going to be luck based.
So I'm afraid that my sheet doesn't seem to be working. When I click on the word medicine, nothing is happening.
No, click on the. Oh, you already changed the special.
It's changed the special to perception, right? Then I should be able to
It's
go.
not popping up behind your character sheet, is it? The pop-up
Oh,
window.
could be. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's on the other screen. That's what it is. Yep. Thank you.
Well played. Very nice, John. Thank you.
It's the classic Roll20 hidden pop-up.
Yeah, yeah. Just fuck with you a bit. Archie Mills, unfortunately, that's 0 successes. Only one person got 1 success, which was Ghost, which is what you needed. So you noticed a gruesome blood trail leading from the northeast to the entrance of the vault, as though someone's recently passed by bleeding. You are welcome to spend action points to obtain more information from this by buying them, by spending AP, basically. So, action points. Yeah, so you can ask me a question. For one action point, you can ask any question, and I have to be honest with you, but I might not give you the full answer, if that makes sense. Yeah, a single relevant question that the GM answers honestly, though not necessarily completely. So that's if you want to spend AP. If not, you can just, go from there.
I'm quite
I think if
happy
we're going to
to-
save this one, we get our asses in there.
Okay, so it sounds like everyone's quite happy to move towards the vault. So as you all turn and start moving, making your way towards up the hill, towards the hatch, what's it called, the entrance hatch, the sound of rapid gunfire explodes from the open door of the vault. And
I'll duck behind the ghoul.
I'll duck behind a big cow.
My cow's tethered in the background, safe.
Gunfire explodes from the door of the open vault, accompanied by flashing of barrels firing towards the path where you are all gathered. A guttural male cry goes out from the entranceway. Scavengers out there trying to follow the girl. Line them up, boys. A moment later, a large, muscle-bound, bold man dressed in military fatigues, armed to the teeth, charges out of the vault towards you, opening fire wildly. Several other mercenaries follow behind him, equipped in the same fashion, with guns blazing. One of the raiders squeals with mad glee, "Nobody moves in on Rad Rocky's turf." Now you should all be able to see the map.
Yes.
I realize I put these on the wrong token, on the wrong layer, so there you should be able to see them as well.
That's good. I'm already in cover. Perfect. I like that. Let me just, Mr. Ghoul, could you move yourself in front of me, please?
Which one is she?
Around here, please. Yeah, just a bit more cover for me, please.
Yeah, I can't say I'm comfortable standing with my back to you.
What?
So, unfortunately, Kev, you generated a complication on your search roll for the bloodstain. So, I'm going to say you were distracted by the blood or looking towards the blood or something when this happened. Let's get initiative going first. But yeah, everyone, I don't actually know how to do initiative. Oh, there you go. That just put in Dr. Ras, Rad Rocky, Ghost. Who put in Rad Rocky and Dr. Ras? Who did that? Okay, so they came in. That means I need the other raiders as well. So let's go on their character sheets.
Where the hell is initiative?
In the core and then in the combat tab. Top left of the combat part of the core.
Oh, I got it.
Combat. Everyone has a 15 then.
It looks like
12 here.
or something similar.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Wow.
It looks like 15 for. Yeah, there is an enemy mix with you guys. You could have just said who goes first with those, but on ties, player characters win, so you will get to go before.
Well,
Rad
if
Rocky
you want
does.
to put in a complication, why not let the one that's on the 15 go first as the complication?
Yeah, that's a good suggestion. I'll take that. Thanks, Kev. So Fergus and Ghost, between the two of you, you get to decide who goes first. Then Rad Rocky will
Ghost
go.
is definitely active before Fergus. Fergus, he's not one to kick things off. He's reactive, not proactive.
Okay, so Ghost can go before you.
Sorry, Ghost. I'm pushing you forward.
Just the doc.
Rather, I'm stepping back.
Okay, so that's the initiative sorted for everyone. I'll now reveal the zones for people to.
Okay.
Bam.
Thank you. Okay.
So that's how, if everyone's read the rules, they should have an understanding just from seeing that how it's going to work for combat. So range is based on each of these yellow zones. And that includes movement and things like that. Obviously, with movement, you can't just go in a direct line between. So if you're here in this zone, for example, you won't be able to move across to this zone in one movement because of this rock here, because of the cliff. So you'd have to move to this zone first and then that and move there. So it'd be 2 zones away, even though it looks like it's next door. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then with, for example, in the center one, it's surrounded by a barbed wire fence. So you'd have to access between here where the fence gate is, or between here where the fence has collapsed on the map. If you need to inspect the map at any point and the things are in the way, just let me know. I can turn them off like that. And so you can see the map more clearly. And then if you want, I can just turn the zones back on. Okay?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone have any questions about combat or need anything clarifying before we move into the actual? What's the actual turn order?
The action points. Are they individual or is it group?
It's group.
It's group. How many do we have?
So you have 0 to start with.
Okay, that's
and you have a maximum of 6 in the pool.
Okay, perfect. Lovely.
At any point, you can buy. Well, at most points, there are certain points where you can't buy them from the GM, which I think it's on like damage and stuff like that. You can't just buy as infinite like you can normally. But apart from that, you can buy up to 6 and then spend. The most you can roll on a single roll is 5 dice. So that's you can spend 6 AP to get 3 extra dice
Yeah.
in one sitting, basically. But apart from that, you can just keep buying from the GM, or you can rally, like I said, which will be a difficulty 0 test that's significant to what you're trying to do. The test will be. And obviously, any success that you generate is therefore an AP on the test 0. But it can also generate complications, which is why it's a risk, a bit of a gamble. Okay, great. We're at 8:30, or coming up to 8:30. Would anyone like a quick break before we start the combat? Don't need a drink or need the loo at all. Are we good to just go straight in?
I'm going to very briefly grab a drink. It's literally a can. It will take me less than a minute, probably.
No worries. We'll pop
Yeah,
onto a
absolutely.
quick intermission. We'll be back in a few minutes.
had it. It's gone. You may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. It's only looking back that you really understand. That's what happiness feels like.
All right, guys, we're back. But yeah, we've got a combat situation here. We're starting off with Dr. Rast, who moves. Oh, yeah, no, I actually made an error earlier when I said they came running out of the vault. They actually do move out of the vault, the raiders, and they move into the next. They move up to medium range, which is 1 hex or 1 region over from the players. So we start with Dr. Rast, who he is unarmed, like you said. He's going to move 1 hex, 1 region down to here to try and get cover from the raiders because he's unarmed. And he's going to rally you to try and give you some AP. So he's going to say a rally test for those watching at home is a difficulty 0 test where every success generates an action point for the team to use. He's going to use his speech and he's going to say, "Don't worry about taking fire, fellas. I've got plenty of sims to get you back on your feet." He's got speech, charisma, so we'll do that. That seems fair. No additional dice. He got only 1 success, which was a normal success, which means he generated 1 AP for you. And that's his turn.
So do we all hit plus on our AP, giving us 1 AP, and then if anybody uses it, we minus it out?
No, I think the best way to do it is to keep track of it on the
Other party token.
On the party token, yeah, if that's cool.
Yep, I'll add it.
Yeah, if one person just takes charge of it and keeps on track of that and just adds the party token,
Cool.
that would be the easiest way of doing it.
Added that on. Everybody, we
Perfect.
have 1 million AP.
Oh, excellent. There we go.
Purchased from the GM, so that means I've got 1 million AP as well.
No.
Ghost, you're up. What would you like to do?
Okie doke. I think Ghost is probably gonna. Do you know if cover works in this?
Yeah, there is cover. Yeah, so if you were to move, for example, if you don't mind me moving your character, if you were to move there, they would have line of sight of you, so they'd still be able to shoot at you. But I'd grant you some form of cover from the vehicle in front of you.
I do believe you've read my mind.
Okay, well, if that's where you want your character to stay, then that's fine.
Indeed, Ghost is. Yeah, he's gonna scramble round the back of a car, and sadly unable to take aim properly. He's merely going to take a shot at the gentleman on the right-hand side there.
Okay,
now,
give me 1 second. I will just confirm what their... Oh, no, go for it, but roll away.
Well, let's see if we know how
I will confirm what their... Open character sheet. The defense is 1, so you're looking for... What's your weapon as well?
It's a hunting rifle.
Hunting rifles, that's medium range, isn't it? So you can shoot into the next zone without it costing anything extra.
Yes, luckily.
Brilliant. Yep, so it's just a difficulty 1 shot with your rifle.
Is it as simple as going down to weapons and clicking hunting rifle?
I believe it is, yeah.
Okay, let's have a look.
Here we go.
Small guns, perception, target. Oh.
Okay, very good. So if we analyze this, your small guns is 3, your perception is 7. So your target number is 10. You rolled a 1, which is a critical success, which means you generated 2 successes, and an 11, which is a fail. So 1, it was a difficulty 1, so that 1 extra success has generated an extra action point for you. You can either put that action point in the pool, or you can spend it immediately on what you want to do, which is to basically buy 1 more combat dice of damage, I think. I don't think there's anything else you can do with action points in a shot.
Yes, that sounds about right. I'll probably add it to the pool, just because I know we've got people to go after me.
2 points in the pool.
Cool, no problem. So roll your damage. Just click on the smiley face at the bottom.
Add additional dice. Oh, I see. Yeah, one.
That's
so
unless
get a
you want to
four.
add more. Oh my goodness, what on earth is that one gun you're using?
Oh. Oh my god.
So you did 8 physical damage, but you've also got effects piercing 1, right? Which has something to do with ignoring ignoring their damage resistance, right? DR?
Yes. Yeah.
How much is it? 1 point of DR, I think it ignores?
I think it must be, yes, if it's piercing 1. It said somewhere on my rounds and turns something about like piercing X. Therefore, I suppose you can find guns that are even stronger. Ignore X points of the target's DR for each effect rolled.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you ignore two. So you've got the smiley face is the effect. So you've got 2 piercing 1s. So basically you ignore 2 DR. They only have 1 DR. And
how is it?
so you ignore.
Oh.
So because it's for each combat effect rolled, and the combat effect is a smiley face. Do you see the dice at the top?
Oh, I see. I see. Thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no worries. So the dice at the top is exactly what you rolled.
Right.
So you got 1 blank, 3 double hits, and 2 combat effects. The combat effect counts as 1 damage, and the effect. The effect here is piercing 1. So you've got piercing 1 twice, which so it stacks. Which means you ignore 2 of their damage resistance and do 8 points of physical damage. You also, with a 1, hit them in the head, I believe. Yeah, on a D20 roll, on a humanoid, a 1 to 2 is the head. So you blow this guy's head off on your first shot. You know, not messing around here. You just, because he's...
Sorry, Duane. My apologies. I know you wanted to have a think about chatting to them.
He's only got 8 hit points, and you ignored 2 of his damage resistance, so he is gone. You just instantly. Any quippy one line or anything like that? No.
He sort of smirks to himself. He looks pretty pleased with himself.
It was a beautiful shot. Thank you very much, Ghost. So that was your move because you moved from there, and your action. Do you want to spend action points for anything else? You can purchase an additional major or minor action using action points as well, but that's up to you.
I will pass the turn. I'll see what the rest of the team can do.
Okie dokie. Fergus, you're up.
Hearing gunshots behind me, I believe that we are surrounded. Fergus is going to fall prone, roll underneath the van, and hide.
Okay.
I think, I don't know if, I'm not sure if hide is a major action or a minor, but I don't think it matters because that's all I'm going to do.
Well, your movement, you're dropping to your prone and rolling under the thing would be your movement, so that would be your minor.
Yep.
And then hide, I'm not even sure, to be honest, if hide is like a thing in... If there is stealth, so I guess you could give me a agility stealth roll to see how well you shimmy under the the car.
I would like to ask, under the car, am I in darkness or shadows?
Shadows. I doubt it. It's also night anyway, so or coming into night, so it's pretty dark anyway.
Okay, I get the first additional dice for free because of my perk Ghost.
Oh, very nice.
D20. And I succeed once. Oh, we should have decided how much I needed to succeed by there. Whoops.
Yeah, I'm happy with the difficulty normal, so 1 is fine, 1 success. Because it's dark anyway, so, I mean, you basically, like, they're all the way over here, and it's dark, and you just drop out of sight and hide under the car. So that's perfectly fine, yeah.
That is
anything else?
All I'm going to do is hiding under the van. I'll put a ninja face on my token for you.
Sure. Yeah, definitely. Very ninja-esque. Thank you.
Shall I see if Kev can you hear us?
Yeah. I can do some stuff. I'm also gone into my Google book, which is pretty crap for Roll20, but I can actually see a screen, and I think I'll be able to move my characters a bit. But things that come up in the chat bar and stuff like that to the right, I won't really be able to do very much with that.
Okay. Well, thank you. If you keep... Sorry?
Go on.
I was just going to say, if you keep us posted, we can just assist with whatever you need additional help with from my end or whatever.
So I've moved him down to the edge of the car.
Well, hang on. Hang on. It's not your turn yet. It's Rad Rocky's turn. No, because you had the complication.
Oh, right, sorry.
You
I'll
were
go back
a
where I
bit
was then.
yeah, thanks. You were a bit distracted by the blood stain. You grew at the complication, so they surprised you, and because of that, on this turn, you've dropped down below Rad Rocky. Next turn, you'll be ahead of Rad Rocky because player characters win ties, and I don't want to penalize you for the entire combat scenario just for the one complication at the start. That makes sense?
Right. Yeah.
Cool. So let me have a gander at what Rad Rocky can do here. Okay. He's only got interesting. So he's going to run up to you. He's going to change zones for his minor action, and he's going to run up to the middle of in between you two. So he's basically in the middle of where the group was.
Wow.
And he's going to tire iron one of you two, either Archie or Marshall. I will roll a d6 on even. He attacks Archie. On odd, unless it shows me fallout faces. I'm not sure if it does that. No, even. Unfortunately, Archie's coming after you. He runs up to you with a tire iron.
But I'm a medic.
I don't care what the hell you are. You're in my way. And so he's going to try and tire iron you with a melee attack. I guess I just need to know what your defense is, I think.
Defense is 1.
Defense is 1. Let me just confirm. Fly. Sorry, guys, just consulting my notes. Choose weapon and target. Okay, so on a hit, roll a 1d20. So it's not the d20 that you roll that determines where you hit. Sorry, I got that wrong a minute ago. So when you hit, you then roll an additional d20 to determine where you've hit. That's an important step that we need to note. It doesn't say anything else about... Yeah, doesn't say anything else about melee other than ranged attacks have +2 difficulty if someone is within range of you, within arm's reach of you. So arm's reach is basically what they call melee range. So he's now in arm's reach of Archie and Marshall Clayton. So if either of you don't move away and try and use a ranged firearm, it'll have a +2 difficulty on it. But yeah, you only have 1 defense, so he just needs to roll 1 success with his tire iron. I'll spend 1 combat, 1 AP for 1 more additional dice from my pool because I've already got a bit. He wants to clock you pretty hard. Take that down to 6, before I forget, and submit. Okay. So he rolled 2 successes, both normal. He needed 1, so he's got 1 AP. I guess he'll spend the AP doing 1 more damage. 1 more combat's worth of damage. Submit. 4 physical damage. So 1d. Roll, sorry. 1d20. 6. He hits you 3 to 8 on the torso. He just jams the crossbow into your torso.
Mm-hmm. Ow.
And inflicts... Oh, hang on, my thing's being... There we go. It inflicts 4 points of physical damage.
Do you have any armor on? I think that would absorb it, wouldn't it?
Yeah, if you're wearing any damage-resistant clothing on your torso, that will reduce the amount of damage by that much.
I don't believe my clothing. I have tough clothing. It's think that helps, right?
Let me have a look on your
Show that
character
on
sheet.
your character sheet. It should
Yeah.
show the locations and what damage it does.
DR
It's
it has.
There's a
Arms, legs,
DR1.
torso, DR1 on tough clothing.
Mhm.
Let me just check Archie's character sheet and see if. Okay, so yeah, you haven't put them on the sheet yet.
No.
It's no worries, but that's really useful to know. Thank you, John. So yeah, a bit of homework for you there, Duane.
Yeah.
Perfect. So you reduce the damage by 1, and you take 3 points of physical damage
To my torso. Okay.
to your torso. That's correct. Yeah.
Hopefully I have at least 3 there. Yeah, I need to work out my hit locations.
Okay, that's his turn. Now it is Marshal Clayton's turn. So Kev, you're up.
Okay, so as he's close,
Yeah.
I'll have to use a melee weapon. So I'm going to use a two-handed bash with a rifle butt.
Okay, I don't think there's any kind of zone of control in this, incidentally, to note. So you're able to just move as you see fit, but obviously movement costs you your minor action or major action or whatever. So yeah, you want to butt him with a rifle?
Yeah.
So he has a defense of 1, so it's going to be difficulty 1.
Okay. Did that come through?
Not yet.
Oh, no, that's it. Okay. Yeah, okay.
Yep, that came through. Gun bash, 2-handed, melee weapon. You got a critical on it as well. Very nice. So you got 2 successes. You got 1 AP generated by that.
Yep.
I'll use
3
that
AP.
for extra damage.
Oh, we have
Nope.
2 AP.
You got 2 AP. He's going to spend it. Okay, so click on the roll damage and it'll ask you for any extra dice. Just press 1, obviously, in that. And then also roll me a d20, please, to establish where you clocked him. Oh, very nice. So you did 3 physical damage. 10 is his left arm. So you did 3 physical damage to his left arm. Effect stun. What does that mean? You rolled the effect.
Got it, blue.
Okay, let's have a look at
If
combat
one
effects.
or more effects are rolled, the target cannot take their normal actions on their next turn. A stunned character or creature can spend AP to take additional actions as normal.
So did you say he's stunned then, basically? He can't move and take actions.
I think so. So the stun effect is if one or more effects are rolled, the target cannot.
Yeah.
But
Yep, so one
what's
effect
the
has been
effect
rolled
roll?
here. The smiley face is in effect.
Ah, okay, cool.
So he's rolled 1 here, so that's a stun. So let me get his character sheet open. Or a lot of paperwork in this game, isn't there? Blimey. Oh, that's interesting. He doesn't actually have a core. He doesn't have a... Like a... Don't know how to explain. He doesn't have the picture of the guy with all his different hit locations. So he'll just take... He's got 1 arms and torso, DR1, so he takes 2 physical damage, but he doesn't have any hit locations. He just takes 2 damage.
Yeah,
But
I
you
think
have stunned
you only
him.
have hit locations if you have power armor or something like that.
Oh,
For like separate health totals, I think.
Oh.
I think our health total is just whatever our health total is.
Okay, let's just quickly have a gander. Says there are 6 body parts that you can target as hit locations: head, torso, left arm, left leg, and right leg. When you successfully hit an opponent with an attack, you either randomly determine which body part you hit. I guess we can just do it like that, I suppose, if you're not targeting. Or hit the body part you chose before you made the test. Use the hit locations table for reference. Yeah, it just says roll a d20. So I guess it doesn't matter too much unless you're specifically targeting like the head. It's just if you get a crit on the attack, where you hit them matters because you have different effects on the limbs and things. So if you land a crit on their arm, for example, it breaks the arm and they drop what they're holding. So that's why I guess we'll only need to establish it then when we roll a crit, right? the rest of the time we can just take off hit points like normal and not specify where we got hit, I think, just from thinking about that. Anyway, let's keep the game flowing. I'll work it out later. He's down to 2 hit points. Yep.
That was a major action, yeah?
Yes, that was your major action. You still have a minor action.
And can you use an AP to do another major action so I get second attack in?
You can, but it's 2 AP, not 1. It's 1 AP for an extra minor action, 2 AP for extra major action.
Okay.
You have 2 AP in the pool if you want to spend it, but that's all the AP you have left.
Move to here.
Yeah, you can move 1 range away, 1 zone away. Okay. Perfect. Thank you very much. Archie.
Okay, yeah, I was going to try to talk to these guys, but these fellows aren't willing to do that. So, yeah, I'm going to try to attack this guy with my brass knuckles.
Cool. Take a swing at him. I love it. Defense 1, so just need 1 success.
Okay. There we go. 1 success.
Very nice. Yep. Would you like to spend AP to boost it at all? You've got 2 in the pool.
Yeah, I'm mad. I'll spend 1 of the 2. Yes.
Okay, no problem. Go for it. Swing away.
So is it going to prop me for additional? Yeah. Okay. 3 physical damage.
With 2 effects, but you don't have any effects on the dusters, do you? Knuckle dusters. So straight 3 damage, and he absorbs 1 of it in his armor, so he takes 2 more points. Very nice. And would you like to spend your minor action at all? John, can you make sure that AP is taken away, please?
Yeah, minor action.
AP's taken away.
I can move 1 zone.
He spent. Sorry, Duane. He spent 1 AP for extra damage.
Oh, okay.
We're down to 1 AP now.
1
Thanks.
AP. Yep. Sorry.
Thank you. No worries. Thanks, Duane.
So as a minor action, I can move 1 zone, or is?
Yep, you can move 1 zone. Yeah, you can also spend the last AP to buy another minor action if you want and move another zone.
I'll move down here near the doctor.
Okay.
Wait, why are these brave characters running away and I'm under the car by myself? And I've got this guy behind me shooting away who's probably an enemy. I'm not even sure.
Okay, so this guy sees his friend. Sees his friend get nailed by who was it? Who blew his head off? The ghoul, ghost. The ghost. Sorry, wasn't it? Yeah. But he doesn't have a very clear shot. Whereas he does if he moves here and goes prone, he can shoot down anyone on the street below him. So he's going to do that. He's going to go and lie down. And I don't think there's a prone thing here, unfortunately.
Oh,
I'm going to have to get the markers. We'll go with that as prone. Yeah, I'll roll a.
I've got a bad back pose.
Hopefully, it doesn't affect his accuracy.
I'm over 30 and I didn't sleep in my own bed pose.
Roll. I'll do a 1d6, and on 1 to 2, it's Dr. Rast. 3 to 4, it is Archie, and 5 to 6, it's Marshal Clayton that he'll be shooting at. 1, he shoots at Dr. Rast.
Yeah, good. He's got plenty of stim packs. I heard him earlier.
Yeah, but if he gets shot in the face, he won't be able to use them.
That's all right. We'll be able to divvy them up, lads.
Oh, your plan all along. Right, let's
Like
find
my luck
Rast's
finally turning.
defense. So Dr. Rast has defense of 1 in his gear. So that means it would be a 1 attack. But what does the Raider have in terms of a weapon? Let's find out. Raider.
What were nuke things in Fallout? Small boys or something like that? Is it? Or Fat Man?
Oh,
Is that what they're
Fat
called?
Man.
Oh, Fat Man, yeah. That would be handy right now.
At close range.
Okay, so he's got a pipe gun, which is only close range, and he's at medium range firing, so he's going to have +1 difficulty. So that's therefore difficulty of 2 with his pipe gun. Won't spend additional dice because he's just a dumb raider. And he rolls Oh, blimey, 0 successes. Well done, Dum Raider.
Oh, poor guy.
No complications though, so he just misses. He just fires
Just
his
my
pipe
luck.
gun and just pitillies against the ground at your feet. That's his turn though. The other raider who happens to be female.
And she's got a knife.
Yeah, she's got a knife in that, so I'm going to stick with it, and she's going to run up to this guy, Ghost. She's going to try and stick him with, I'm assuming she has a knife.
A knife.
They have a knife or something. It says a tire iron, so whatever. We'll use the tire iron as a melee weapon. What is your defense, Ghost?
I imagine it should be 1.
I think it's based on your agility, but it says...
Yeah, I think you have to quite high. I think you have 8
I think
agility.
you have-
2, I think.
I
Yeah.
feel like you have to have 9 for it
Maybe
to
it's
go
9,
up
yeah.
by 1. I think so. I think mine is 2 actually, just about. I think.
Should say
I have
next to your
8.
health.
Oh, does it say there?
Next to your
1.
health,
Yes,
it says defense.
thank you. It does indeed. 1.
Okay, so it's a tire iron with a difficulty of 1. Oh, she gets 2
dear.
successes.
Oof.
So she's going to bludgeon you with a tire iron, spending the extra AP on damage. Oh, she only gets
that's
2 physical
lucky.
damage there, yeah.
Ooh.
Where's that going to? Your
Yeah,
armor ghost.
Where's she bonked me?
So I will find out. Roll 1d20.
Look.
17,
Left leg.
which is, left leg, thank you.
I do have a physical DR of 1 there.
So you take 1 point of damage on your leg,
1
left leg.
bonked me on the leg. Crikey.
That's her turn. This raider's dead, so we'll get rid of him. Dr. Rast is up next.
Medic.
Where's the voice coming from? Let's see. Archie's been hit, so he's not badly injured though. I don't know if Dr. Rast would risk giving you a chem. He's not going to give you a chem because you're not that badly injured. He's just going to rally again, I think. He's got no weapons, so let's close that. Where's his character sheet? Dr. Rast. So he's going to say to Archie, "Come on, lad. Don't let them get the better of you. We need to dominate these fuckers and get in there. My daughter's going to, at this rate, she's not going to survive. Please, we have to help her." And he'll try and generate.
Three successes. Oh,
3 successes. You get 3 AP.
Wow.
4 AP, everybody.
Or
And he'll move over to here and try and get some cover. He'll go prone actually again as well, like lie behind this like edge. So hopefully he'll have a bit of cover from the guy who's shooting at him because he doesn't like being shot at for some reason. And we'll move on to Ghost. What would you like to do?
Oh, here we go. Spending action points. So, okay, you can do that. Okay. I think, Ghost's just taken this hit to the leg, but even though he's taken that, I'm going to use my minor action to aim at him, and I'm going to take a shot at his head.
Okay, so the aim allows you to re-roll a 1d20 that you, I guess, presumably fail on. He has. It's close range. Does that affect your rifle? Doesn't it?
Adds a +1.
Your medium, so that's +1. So his his defense is 1, I believe. Let me just confirm that. But it should be. I don't think he has a high enough agility for it to be 2. Yeah. So his defense is 1. Because you're at close range, it's +1 again. So it's difficulty 2.
Difficulty 2. Oh gosh.
You can spend AP to get you extra accuracy.
I may do
+1 for the first dice, 1 AP for the first dice, 2 AP for the second, and 3 AP for the third.
So I roll 2 anyway, don't I? And then I can.
You rolled 2, yeah.
and then
you
I
can add to
spend
it.
1 AP.
Yep,
Get
for one
another
more.
dice, and then I've
Yep.
got the option of re-rolling 1 with my
Yep.
aiming. Okay,
That's
we'll
correct.
do-
Yeah.
Okay, that's perfect. We'll go for that. We'll buy 1 then.
Okay, so that's
spending
3 d20. Thank you.
Let's have a look, gang. Additional dice. So it's only 1 additional dice. Let's have a look.
Ooh,
We've got to
complication.
go for it. We've got to go for that.
I'd re-roll that comp if I were you.
Right. I mean, I assume I just roll a d20, and it doesn't really matter which one it is.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I'm guessing you'll get rid of the complication. So you roll an 11. Your target was 10, so you fail that. Unfortunately, you only get 1 success, and his defense was because it was a difficulty 2. So you fail. You miss the shot. Oh, also, actually, this.
Critical.
Say again. Sorry.
Wasn't one of his shots a critical?
No. Why would it be a critical? No, 20 is a complication. That's bad. It's the opposite way around.
The top one, it didn't.
What?
The
Is
top
it just a hit?
It's a
right.
2.
Okay. He didn't have like a. It's not a. It didn't have a target number in it. What it's called? It's not tagged. Not a tag skill.
Oh, I
So
see. A
2.
tag skill, so it counts as 2.
I don't know.
That's a good point, actually. Is it tracking that automatically?
I don't know. I thought. I don't know.
It ought to, yeah.
It should do. So is small guns a tag skill of yours, Rob?
Small guns. I don't believe it is actually small guns. No, I don't think that's one of them. No, that's not.
Okay, so we'll just keep an eye out for that and make sure it is automating it. But also something I forgot is because you've got a raider within range of you, it was +2 difficulty as well anyway.
Oh, was it? Oh.
Yeah, so it was difficulty 4.
Oh, crikey. Oh, okay.
If you want, because I got that wrong, I'm happy for you to retcon that, and that might make you get a different action.
I might change my...
Yeah, it's a bit cheeky because you missed, but I'll allow it because it was my mistake.
Are you sure? I don't mind.
Yeah. No, it's fine. We're still learning, and I don't mind that at all. So take your turn again. But yeah, if you want to shoot anyone, it's +2 difficulty because of right now.
Okay. In which case, is the minor action is mainly that's for either sheathing or dropping and a weapon, or it is pulling out a weapon, isn't it? You wouldn't be able to.
You can pull out. I believe you can pull out and shoot if that's what you're asking.
Or I'm going for I might be gutting someone actually. I might be slashing them.
Yeah, so you can use your minor action to pull out the knife and the major action to engage.
Okay, that's fine. I will. In which case, Ghost, as he gets slashed on the leg, is going to turn to this newcomer. He doesn't seem to have much qualms about the fact that it's a lady, and he's going to a lady. He's actually going to go at them with a knife instead.
She bats her eyelids at you and says,
You wouldn't hurt a lady, would you?
Your voice like that is so similar to the guy as it creeps me out.
Yeah, I think I've picked the same one that he picked, to be honest, as Lewis. There's only one that's actually, anyway.
They're all pretty similar, aren't they? Just
a bit of, exactly. Anyway, sorry, Rob.
I suppose, oh wow, that's really changed things. I suppose I'll just roll my dice for the combat knife.
So she has 1 defense. You're aiming at one success.
1 success. Let's go. We'll just... Now, I'm curious, because you see I've got a cheeky little a perk here.
Oh,
but
it does sound cheeky.
I don't think it would work. Because does this count as a skill test? I don't think it does. Is it in a... This is...
What did it say?
So
what are we looking at?
I'll pop it in there.
Yeah, if you pop it in the window, if we can.
There we go. Curious
you've got a curious nature. Whenever you attempt a skill test and you buy 1 or more d20s by spending action points,
it might not be a skill test. Is it perhaps a weapon test, this or something?
I don't think there's any difference. I didn't come across anything that suggests there's combat tests and skill tests and different tests for this and that. There's just skill tests. Okay. I think it just means any test.
It's right. It wouldn't matter anyway. I didn't buy one or more D20s, but it's good to
that
know
was going to
that.
be my next question.
Yes,
yeah.
I didn't, so
Yeah.
that's fine. But okay, that's
Yeah,
interesting.
I'm fairly sure it's anything. They're just
Well,
known as
It
tests.
says combat knife melee weapon, and melee weapons is listed as a skill, so it must be a skill
Oh,
test.
that's true. Yeah, gosh. Oh, okay.
Yep.
Well, that is wonderful to know at least.
Perfect deduction. Thank you, Duane.
But
Okay.
yeah. Oh well.
Unfortunately, you miss. Yeah, you
Oh.
rolled badly on that one, but that was your turn as well because you took your minor action unsheathing
Yeah.
a knife.
Well, yeah.
So
that's
unfortunately, Fergus underneath the car.
Thanks, Fergus.
Question.
Yep.
Do we have one action point back because it wasn't spent on the extra?
Yes.
Cool. Okay.
Yep.
All right. I'm underneath the car. I've been abandoned by the big, strong ghoul, the all-American knuckle duster.
Greaser.
My luck is just exactly where I expected it to be.
Thought you ran
I'm
away.
really-
You couldn't see you anymore.
I'm really scared. And I'm going to look at this guy under the car, this one here with a scary looking face. And
Yeah.
I can see his socks. Are they
Okay.
green?
Are they green? Make a luck roll
Don't make a luck
for me.
roll.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So luck is. We'll say luck. What's the skill for it? Or it's a luck something. Let me look at the character sheet and
I
work
just rolled
out.
a D20. I just rolled a D20.
Yeah, perfect. Actually, that'll do.
Just
Yeah.
one D20, is that right? Or do I roll 2 still?
Because if we're doing just a luck roll, it'll be just 1d20 and you're trying to beat luck. But if we're.
I did not
Or is
succeed.
this-
My luck is 4, so.
Why does it say your luck 0? That's something
don't
that's
know.
not right there. Your
My luck
target
says
should
4 in
be.
the sheet, but
Yeah,
still 10 is
Oh.
over 4. Why it says
it
0
is.
to it.
It is, yeah. I'm just trying to see if there's like if you do a luck and something else, but I can't. I'd need to read through the things quickly.
Yeah, maybe.
Let me see what the
maybe if I
skills.
click luck and
Athletics.
none.
But try that, yeah. While I look, medicine.
Oh no, I do athletics.
Sneak.
No, it's
We'll
still
go
0.
with luck sneak since you're trying to sneak and get like a sneaky look at his socks.
I mean, I think
So
I'm okay with it. I'm guessing I didn't get green socks here.
you didn't get green socks, no. No.
Okay, in that case, I'm not worried about blowing his feet off,
Okay.
and so I'm going to sneak attack him from under the car.
Okay.
So I've done some reading between rounds, and that means that my sneak attack reduces his defense by 1 if he can't see me at the start of my attack.
Yeah, so he'd need a perception something. Don't know what perception.
I don't know if it's
Again,
based on
get
the fact
shit
that I
set.
successfully sneaked last turn, and so therefore I am hidden.
Doesn't he get a chance to try and see you?
I don't know, because I mean that would be double chances.
That'd be like
but I don't
double
know.
success, wouldn't it? Yeah. Because you'd have to
Um,
succeed and then he has to fail.
Yeah. I didn't see anything. It doesn't mean it's not out there.
Yeah. There's quite a lot of rules to look through. So what you're just trying to basically get the sneak advantage, the vicious thing.
Yes. So I think I get his defense is lowered by 1, and then my attack inflicts +1 damage for each effect rolled because it's vicious.
Yeah, that's the one. Okay. Yeah, I'll say that's fine. Since you're hiding under the car, he probably hasn't perceived you. Since you're looking over at these guys where they've gone. But you're aiming specifically for his feet, right?
Well, I'm just shooting at him. I just don't care about his feet. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Oh, okay. No worries. I was
Otherwise,
gonna
I'd
say,
be aiming not at his feet. I don't want to damage my socks if I find out he's wearing them.
I see. Okay. So you're just shooting at him, so that doesn't change the difficulty at all. So yeah, the go ahead with 1. It's just -1 difficulty, and then if you hit,
Yeah, I will
So his
also use my
difficulty
minor
is-
action to take aim.
so that means you can re-roll a d20.
Cool. Okay.
So what's your weapon? Is it a close range weapon?
I have a pipe gun, so it is close.
So
And it's
you
got close
actually,
quarters as well.
so because you're getting the sneak attack on him, you've actually made a difficulty 0 attack, difficulty
Hit your
0
gums,
test.
guys.
So everything you roll is an action point, and you've already hit him basically.
Cool. All right. I will. So I click the weapon. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay. So I have no additional dice. I got a
You
12.
get one.
I can re-roll the.
Yeah, you get 1 re-roll from the aim.
This is a tagged skill as well. 12 is 12. Okay. So this is a tag skill, so 2 is under my.
So it's not automatically applying it. That's really unfortunate. That's more paperwork that we have to kind of keep track of. So it's a double success then.
You know why it's
in
not
that
tracking
case?
it?
Why?
It's because if you look at your, I just realised it. It's because
Yeah.
your rank is 0. You have to update that manually. So if you've got a tag skill, your rank is 3. So if you do that in your character sheet, so I'll just do this. I'll just roll it again just to see if that's if that works now.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Obviously ignore this result. Well, I guess I would have to roll under, but
Well, no,
yeah,
you did. You rolled a 9, which is under your target number, so you got 1 success. Should have been 2 successes, right?
No, it should have been under 3 for 2 successes.
Because your small
it's based
guns
on
is
your
3.
rank, not your rank and your skill, I think.
I see. Yeah. Okay, so that's how that works.
Yeah.
I thought it was a bit powerful.
Range in which you can get a critical.
Yeah, I understand that, but I didn't. I thought it was. It meant your target number. If you rolled under your target number with a tag skill, it counted as double, which I thought was really powerful.
Yeah, that'd be crazy, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was
if you hit, you crit.
Yeah, basically. I was like, what's going on there? Okay, so you need to roll under what the skill is, and in this case, it's 3. Okay, we'll keep an eye on that. Yeah.
So that's 2 AP gained, right? Which I can spend on.
That's
damage.
correct. Yeah, you can spend on whatever you want. You can pool it, or you can increase the damage by 2 more combat dice.
This guy's been hit by knuckle dusters already. Does he look?
He's been bludgeoned by the ghouls. Say again, sorry, Kev.
I said they bashed him with a rifle, but he's only taken 2, I think.
Yeah, so he's been bashed twice with knuckle dusters and rifle, but he's just bleeding from his nose, but he looks fine apart from that. Yeah.
Okay, I'll spend 1 of my 2 AP gained to do extra damage.
Okay, so you get 1 extra combat die and 1 pooled saved AP.
Cool. So this, I've got 2 fallout faces. So those
2
are actually
effects.
2 damage.
Okay, so that's 6 damage.
6 damage.
Yeah, and then you also got the effect was vicious. Is that what you were talking about with the extra damage?
Yeah, the vicious is +1 damage.
Okay, so you did 6 damage in total. He's got 1 DR, so he takes 5 points of damage.
Oh, I need to roll. Does it matter if I roll where it is, or?
It does, because 5 points of damage or more is a critical hit. So
okay.
you've landed a critical on him. So we need to determine where you've hit him.
14 is his right arm. That looked like his swinging arm, didn't it?
Probably. Why not? Let's find out. So
hang on, wait, my luck.
I thought you said you were unlucky, so it probably
exactly.
isn't.
So
it's like
it's not.
It's his teaspoon arm.
Yeah. He's the one left-handed bandit.
Let me address the damage first. It's 5 points, so that takes him down to that much. And then I'm assuming he just drops the tire iron. If I need to find the critical thing, give me 1 sec. Critical hits. Oh, prone condition, no. Critical hit effects. You drop any object held in that hand and the arm is broken or otherwise unable to move. You cannot perform actions using the arm by itself or alongside your other arm. Yeah, so basically his arm drops to the side uselessly. Very good.
Okay.
It's not updating the token for some reason. I think I've messed up the tokens when I changed the art. I'll have to work that out in between sessions. So he screams in agony and drops the tire iron as you blow a chunk out of his arm from underneath. That's your turn though, right? Because you aimed and took a shot. Or would you like to spend AP to do more?
1 AP to get up from prone.
Okay.
So if I come out from under the car and get up from prone.
You still have a movement after that as well. You can go prone or get up from prone at the start or end of a movement like normal.
Okay.
So you can get up and then still move.
What would it cost me to pick up his tire iron?
That would be an interact, so it'd be another minor action.
So that'd be 2 minor actions.
2 AP. Yeah, it'd be 2 AP. You can only do a maximum of +1 minor action per turn. So you can only do +1 minor and +1 major. So you can only have a maximum of 4 actions. 2 major, 2 minor if you spend enough AP. So you've done 1 major, 1 minor.
Stand up and run, 1 combat zone. Is that allowed?
Yep, you can move one zone as part of the bit minor movement. Yep, that's absolutely fine.
To here, and I'll take off my little ninja face. And that puts us at 4 action points again. So we went up to 5 and down to 4.
Very good. Thank you very much. Rad Rocky is stunned and had his arm blown off, so he's not looking particularly happy. Marshal Clayton.
So I'm going to take a shot at this guy
Go.
that's next to Ghost.
To go.
So
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
going to aim for my minor action.
Okay, so extra 1d20 roll.
And I've got a medium ranged weapon firing at him.
So that's no penalty.
And I'm going to spend one of our group AP for an extra one.
Oh, sorry. I just realised I didn't roll my aim plus 1d20.
I thought you did. You re-rolled the 12 to a 12.
Oh yes, you're right. Yes, sorry. I forgot it was. I thought it gave me an extra d20. I forgot. Yeah, I mixed myself up. Okay. Yep, I did do that.
No worries.
Carry on.
Yeah. So you're spending the AP for an extra something. Sorry, Kev.
Extra shot.
Extra shot. Right. Okay.
Whatever it is.
So it's you're rolling 3d20 with a chance to re-roll 1d20 with your aim.
Yeah.
Is that right? Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Give it to me. She's got one defense, so it's difficulty 1.
Right. So, where's that popped up? So, how many dice? An additional 2 am I adding?
No, well, 1. How much AP are you spending?
I'm spending 1 AP, but I've also got the aim shot.
Yeah, that lets you re-roll 1, not get an additional 1. So roll 3d20 to start. So yeah, you're just adding 1, exactly, yeah.
Okay.
Thanks. And then now you can re-roll 1, presumably the 16.
Okay, just 1 second on that.
Okay.
Let me check. Oh, my tag's not that high. But
Tag is 3. Tag's 3 if that's what you're looking for.
Yeah. Okay, so I've got 2 and I re-rolled the 16.
I guess, yeah. You get under 3, it's a crit. No, not quite. Here's another success though. So you got 5 successes. You only needed 1, which means you generate 2 AP. Having spent, you also spend this stuff. So 1 for extra damage, okay.
And the other 1 can go back in the pot.
Okay, so that neutralizes the pot, right? So it just
back to 4.
Back to 4, yeah. Okay, great. So roll your damage with 1 extra damage, please.
So 7 physical and 1 piercing. The piercing, I think, will take off one of his armor protections as opposed to his.
Yes, you're absolutely right, which is enough to level this raider. Well played. She had. She's dead, basically. All that matters. Good shot. That is your turn, though, right? You used all your minors, mages. Unless you want to spend some of the AP to get an extra. Anything? There's 1 AP for an extra minor, 2 AP for an extra major.
Major minor.
Major minor?
Yeah, I'll spend 1. And I'll move to here. And hide behind that truck. So crouch down or whatever to give me more cover. How do I mark that?
If you want to go prone, you can go prone. Otherwise, you'll just say you're crouched. It's fine.
So 3 AP.
Like, basically, you're just behind a bit of cover. So.
Okay.
Great, thank you. Archie, you're up.
Go get him, Archie.
Yeah, I'm coming at him with my pipe gun this time, coming into the same zone.
Very nice.
And yeah, I think I really want to shoot this guy dead, so I'm going to take 2 of those 3 AP to add to my dice. I can do that, right?
You can indeed. Yeah, that gives you. It would be. No, hang on. It would be 3 if you wanted 2 extra dice. Is that what you mean?
Oh,
you can only spend 1 and then 2 more to make 3.
Okay, no, I'm not. I'll just take 1 out of the pool, so I'll get 1 extra.
But you can always spend another. Yeah, you can always spend 1 on damage if you don't generate AP if you want. But yeah, okay. So it's difficulty. You're in the same zone and it's close, so there's no difficulty. So it's just a defense, which is 1.
Okay, here it comes. Oh, one success,
Just
but a
good enough.
complication.
Yeah. So you do hit.
Right, now we have
You
to
are
talk.
welcome to roll your damage, yeah?
We have to talk about fire rate, right?
Yes,
Because-
absolutely. If you want, you can increase the
Oh.
fire rate.
So on
So-
the pipe gun, the maximum it's 2. And the way I understand
Okay.
it is that means you can add. You're spending 2 more ammunition, but
Ammunition
it as
to
long
give you 1 more combat dice per ammunition.
right.
Yep.
So I will do that. So this means, is that a total of 3 combat dice then? Wait a
I
minute.
believe so, yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. The damage is 3 on the. I'm confused.
No
So
worries.
you would
Take your time.
roll 3 as standard.
Three
isn't it,
is
for pipe gun?
is the average. I see. So it does. Well, let me just see what happens when I click roll damage.
So if you click roll damage and then it'll ask you how many additional dice, you put 2,
Okay.
and then just take 2 extra ammo.
Okay.
So you basically do a burst fire shot on this guy.
So I've used 3 ammo total. Is that right? And
Yep.
I put
Yep.
2 in the box for options.
With 3 extra, so you get 3 total dice in that case, or 2 extra dice, basically. Yeah.
Oh, there.
So
all right. Yep.
you got
So-
3 physical damage.
Mhm.
Yeah. And he has 1 DR, so he takes 2 physical damage.
Okay.
Goes to that. Sorry, it's not tracking, so I have to keep going between sheet and token, making sure, otherwise I'll get confused. Yeah. Great. So, unfortunately, your shot kind of wings him a bit. It doesn't land home in the way you'd hoped it would.
Mhm.
And even though he's pretty badly at this point bloodied, I'll just put a red mark on him because I don't have the bloodied thing. He shrugs it off and snarls at you.
I guess.
So your complication.
Oh yeah.
Let me have a look. There are suggestions. I'm happy to take suggestions. I mean, I think the most obvious and common one will be the gun jamming. But let's just have a look.
How about I trip and fall?
Well, I'd like to say that for like a melee attack or a movement or something, I think.
Okay.
Like a complication on a melee attack, maybe. I could say wasteful. You fired more ammo than you thought you did. Use 1 additional shot of ammo for that weapon. We'll go with that. A bit of a mild one to start, but since you burst fired, I'll say you pulled the trigger a bit stronger than you intended to, and it lets off a couple of extra shots or an extra shot. Maybe that was why you only winged him, like the extra burst pulled your aim off.
I used 4 out of my 18 total. Okay.
Yep. Okay. Would you like to do anything else?
No, I guess I'll just hold steady there, defend myself.
Okay. So this raider is, ironically enough, he can't. Well, actually, he could get to, but then he could get to here, but then Fergus is behind the car, so he'd have cover. Yeah, ironically enough, because everyone ended up going the other way, this guy's going to stand up and chase Dr. Rast down the other end of the street because he's the only person he can get to in one zone and actually attack. So he's going to move up to here and he's going to just try and shoot Dr. Rast again, which is hilarious because he can't really get to an angle on anyone else. Actually, I suppose he could shoot. No, because then he's a zone away and he gets penalties. Yeah. Has to be in the same zone, so this is the best option for him. So he's going to shoot Dr. Rast. Let's get his pipe gun up. Won't spend any AP. Whenever you see the point on a pointless raider. He rolls. Oh, he got 2 successes. Wow. So it must not be tracking because his small guns is 2. John, you said something about something having to be checked, right?
I don't know. I don't know if. Yeah, if it's a checked skill, yeah. So his isn't saying it's checked.
So how do I change that to saying it's checked?
Well, does he have a checked skill?
Yeah, he's
That's
got
like a
small
thing you
guns.
choose.
Small guns is checked, tagged on his character
Okay.
sheet.
For me, it just came up automatically. Like you can see it on Archie's small guns, for example.
Yeah.
The tag skill.
absolutely, exactly. Whereas this one doesn't have it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, at any rate, he generated 3 successes because he got the 5 is 1 success, and then the 2 is a critical success or a tagged success. So he gets 3 successes. He only needed 1, I think Rast only has.
Kill him.
I think we established Rast only had
Yeah,
1.
I think you said.
Yep, defense 1. So he only needed 1. So he's got 2 AP spare. He's obviously going to spend it on damage. And thank you, Duane, for reminding me about the ammunition rule, because he might do that as well. He has a pipe gun, which is a fire rate of 2. So he's going to spend 2 more ammunition to give him 2 more combat dice. Well, there has to be a limit on this, though, right? I can't just keep going and be like, infinite damage.
Well, that's the limit. Is the 2. The 2 extra.
Yeah, but he also 2 extra for his. I've confused myself now.
2 for the fire rate, and then you're saying you could spend additional
8 action points. Yeah, because he generated 2 action points.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the maximum you can buy is 3, though. Let me just check. It says when you're spending action points, you can spend up to 3. You can to get 3 combat dice. But can you combine that with your fire rate to get more, or is 3 the max? I don't know. I'm sure you can. I don't see why not. Does that make sense to everyone, what I'm saying?
They're separate things, so I would think they stack.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So he's got 4 extra dice, basically. 2 from his AP and 2 from his fire rate. 7 physical damage. Yeah?
So one thing I'd say to everybody is, because you've got an infantry with the amount of ammunition in which you're taking off, just make sure that when you're doing extra fire rate, it hasn't already taken off the shot that you've taken automatically. And so you then take off another bullet that you didn't need to take off.
Yeah, when you're tracking ammo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine did not, so I had to do it manually.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to have to obviously leave that to you guys because, yeah. I think I've made a bit of a mistake here. I forgot that Dr. Rast is prone, so that's a +1 difficulty, I believe, on anyone who's not close or. There's so many
Isn't he in
rules.
the close range, or do you have to be standing over him to be close?
That's what I'm just checking. I've got the prone condition here listed, so let me just have a look. I wish you would list these alphabetically. Sort comments. No. Whatever. I can't find it now. I'll look it up later, the prone conditions. But basically, he takes about 6 or 7 damage. So his health goes to that. Yeah, you hear a scream from Dr. Rast as the raider comes and just runs around the corner and unloads basically on him lying on the floor. That's the raider's turn. This raider's dead. Dr. Rast is up. He's going to get up and move using his minor action. He's going to sprint actually using his major action. So if you use a major action to move, you can move 2 zones. He's going to move 1 to there and then 2 to up here. That's his major action. So he only has a minor action left. What can he do with a minor action? Nothing really. Could use a count. Yeah, he's going to stim himself. He's taken quite a big hit. So let's see how that works. Stim packs. I'll need to look up the healing rules because you can they work in slightly different ways. You can apply them using medical or... Oh, that's hilarious. I've just found the prone condition, of course. Damage effects, critical, healing. There it is. Healing actions in combat. Take chem. Character immediately recovers 4 health or treats 1 injury.
Does he
The
have
first, that's a major action, though. Yeah, sorry, Duane.
Does he have the action to do that? Because he sprinted as a major, and he also had to stand, right? No.
Yeah, but the stand was the movement.
Right.
You can stand up and move basically as part of the same movement. So his major action was to stand up and sprint.
Oh, okay.
And he still has a minor action, which means he can't use first aid, which gives more healing, but he can just jam himself in the leg with a stimpack with a minor action, which gives him 4 health points back, which is what I was checking.
Mm-hmm.
So he now goes
Can I shoot the stimpack out of his hands to stop him?
You can if you won when it's your turn.
Oh,
so,
man,
so no, unfortunately not. Yeah. Okay. That's his turn. Ghost, you're up.
Okie dokie. Right. This guy here. Oh, do we do it? Come on. AP count. Go on, John. What we got?
We've got, I think it's 2 right now.
2. That's
2 points,
more
yeah.
than us. Plenty. Loads.
Rocky's not looking so hot.
He ain't looking so good. Oh, I have just
No.
dropped. Oh, I've dropped me. Well, I didn't drop. I've just swapped over to my knife. Could just go knife him, really.
You just, got him. Why not? Teach him a lesson.
Ghost sort of like nimbly, he shuffles around this new compatriot here, this new friend he's made.
Okay, so minor action move.
Minor action moves up, and he's gonna go to attack him with a blade.
Lovely. Defense 1 or difficulty 1.
Do I want to spend a cheeky little AP? Just to get the perks going, you know. I will. I won't. We're fine. We're gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. I don't need it.
Slice him, Ghost.
I don't need it. No, watch this.
Ooh,
Whoa.
gosh.
Nice.
Ooh.
That's
That
actually
isn't a tagged skill,
3
is that right?
successes. Oh, no, it's not tagged. So 2 successes. Thank you.
Sadly not. No.
Sadly, yeah. But still, 2 successes is what you needed. You got 1 AP spare from that.
Oh, there you go.
To do what you like with.
And we'll get him gone. We don't.
Do
need
you
any
want to
more.
bank it or?
Okay,
I'll
so
do 1 damage. Thank goodness for the piercing effect. Actually,
yes, you roll the piercing effect, which reduces his DR by 1, which means your point of damage does go through. Unfortunately, it's not enough to finish him.
Do I need to roll as to where I'm hitting him? Sorry, as well.
We can do. We established that we were only going to do that on criticals, though,
Is it
because
just criticals? Yeah, sounds good. Because that's only really where it's going to.
that's the only mechanical that we can tell. Yeah, if anything else comes up, we can change it. But for now, we're just saying on critical hits only.
Yeah, that sounds perfect.
So you're welcome to narrate where you stab him. You only do 1 point of damage, but maybe it goes through his hand or something. He brings his other hand up and blocks the blade as you go for his throat.
Puts his arm up just to defend a weak point, and Ghost only manages to slice across his arm. Still draws some blood.
Yeah, bleed him slowly. Love it. Kill him slowly, even. Anything else?
No, it looks like the kill might be for somebody else.
Okay, Fergus, you're up.
I just double check. You didn't spend an action point, did you, on the damage?
I didn't. No. That's.
So
I
it's
thought you'd
+1.
want it. I thought you'd want it.
Okay. And I don't know if I'm allowed to ask this question, so tell me to not ask it. Oh, this guy, he's acting after my friends, isn't he now? Now that Ghost has... not Ghost, Cowboy has no longer been disadvantaged. He's before him, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for reminding me. I should have done that last turn. I don't think it impacted it, though. But yeah, that's absolutely right. But Marshal is going next. So yeah, you know yeah.
You did do it last time. I
Did
did
he?
go before.
Okay.
This I've just noticed that a lunatic doctor has come running towards me. He's covered in blood. I don't know what he's been doing. He might have killed somebody over there, but he might be after me now. So I'm going to hide behind this car.
Beautiful. Give me a sneak roll.
Okie dokie. What's
We'll go
my
with
difficulty?
agility sneak. We'll go with the standard, just one.
One.
I don't think it's
Okay.
particularly. It's dark, you know, and he's like distracted trying to med himself. So
Okie dokie. And I get 1 bonus dice from Ghost.
cool.
So 2 successes.
2 successes.
So 1 in
So
the
1
bank,
AP.
everybody.
Yep.
You're welcome.
Yep. Very nice. So you didn't move, did you? So I mean,
no,
that
but I
could.
don't know what else I could do with a minor action, really.
Yeah,
Because take aim only works on my turn.
but you can spend AP to give you an extra major if you want to spend 2 of the AP you generated. Some of the AP you generated, so you get an extra major to take a shot now that you're hidden.
No, I think I'll pass my minor. I
Okay.
think that's what I'll do.
No problem. So Marshall, you're up.
So what have we got now? 3 AP.
4 AP with my
4.
success.
Okay. I'm going to step over here and smack my rifle butt on his head again. Well, probably his left
Oh, it's
arm again.
unlocked.
Okay, so it's difficulty 1 again because you're just doing a melee attack.
And I shall burn an AP to get an extra whack in.
3.
An extra whack or an extra D? You need to be more specific with your terminology. An extra D20 or?
Yeah.
Okay, so that gives you 3 D20 then on the roll, and you need 1 success from it.
And I'm adding 1 dice to this, yeah?
To your roll, yeah. So it should be 3 in total that you come up with. 3 D20s that roll. Yep. Perfect.
So,
well, not perfect for
I
you.
got a horrible 20 as well.
So, Duane, we were talking about falling over as part of the penalty for melee attacks. I'm going to say you trip as you come running over.
Can I burn an AP to get to re-roll that 20?
Can you what? Sorry?
Burn an AP to re-roll that 20.
I don't think you can burn an AP now because you need to aim before. But you can. Oh, what for? What was the? What would
you can use an AP to save yourself from taking a consequence.
Oh no, you can spend a luck. You can spend 1 point of luck to re-roll a 1d20 if you want.
I'll do that.
Or up to 3 combat die. Okay, so yeah, re-roll the complication.
Okay.
You burn a luck point and re-roll the d20. See what you get. 20. Oh, very good. Unfortunately, it's still not a success, but you don't trip on your face and look like a clown.
Yeah.
Guys, I was
hey, stop looking. And is it the left, or I presume it's the left-hand side that you reduce your luck points by?
You think so? Yeah. You can do it on your token. If you do it on your token, yeah, it should do it to the character sheet.
Well, I did on the character sheet, but
yeah, as long as it works. It's disappeared from your token now for some reason.
I'm only showing my hit points on my character.
You've done the wrong one, I think, because it's disappeared from your token now.
Okay.
So you messed up the programming, so do it the other way around on your character sheet.
Okay.
That should hopefully bring it back to your token. No?
Hang on, I haven't got there yet.
Okay.
Hang on. Let me go back to 5. Okay.
Yep, that's brought it back.
Yeah, okay, I'll try it on the token now. So, yeah, that looks all right.
Yep, perfect. Thank you very much. I take it that's your turn then?
Yeah.
Okay, so it is Rad Rocky's turn again, and he's no longer stunned.
It is. Sorry, it is the left-hand side that you reduce on the character sheet. But
is it?
Which is what I did last time.
Yeah. So I don't know why I deleted it from the token then. That's weird. Okay, another Roll20 issue that we need to be aware of. So he's got 2 targets within range here. He's just going to try and... He's dropped his tire iron, actually, hasn't he? So he's going to pull out his pipe pistol. And he's going to use his minor action to move away from you guys. to... yeah, fuck it, why not? He's getting desperate. He's going to run up to here and he's going to kick Dr. Rast to the floor and he's going to hold him hostage, basically.
Cool, that sounds like a lot of actions there. How much AP you got?
Well, minor action to move to there, and then his major action is to kick him to the floor. If you want, I can make him make a roll, but he's not doing anything. Yeah, he's basically just saying he's going to turn to you and say, "Give it up, or I'll blow this guy's fucking head off."
I think if you want to knock him to the floor, you would have to make a roll. But if you just pointed the gun at him and saying that, I think you wouldn't
Well,
have
actually,
to.
he needs to protect himself. I don't know why he'd kick him to the floor. He needs to use him as a hostage, a human shield, right? So he's gonna because Dr. Rast has no weapons, so he's just gonna run up to him and he's gonna point the gun at basically at his back and just get behind him from where you guys are, and he's gonna use him as a human shield and he's gonna try and escape now. So that's his turn. He's holding his action essentially to put a bullet in Dr. Rast's back if any of you guys act aggressively towards him, if you want it in the mechanical terms. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Archie, you're up.
Okay, I'm not going to let him get away with that. So
Okay.
move one zone over here and shoot at him.
Okay, he pulls the trigger, so his action goes off.
Oof.
I'm going to make it a difficulty
back.
0. I'm going to make it a difficulty 0 because he's got his gun point blank to the guy's back. So whatever he rolls is going to be basically extra damage or AP for me to use at this point. So where's his Rad Rocky couch sheets?
Good luck, Doctor.
Sharpshooters. No additional dice. Only one success? Oh, it was a 3. One less would have been a double success. Oh, well. So he does do 1... he gets 1 AP to spend on damage, so he gets 1 extra damage here. Blam! 5 points of damage. Dr. Rast has what on him? It's... Oh, blimey, he's got some good shit.
What colour socks does he have?
He's got... You can't tell right now. You have to make a sneak perception.
Oh,
They'll be red soon.
So he takes this much damage.
that is a hardy folk, I'm sure.
So Rad Rocky snarls in surprise basically as the bullet ricochet or pings off. It doesn't go straight through Rast like he expected it to. It comes off to the side and hits the car. And Dr. Rast screams in agony, but it didn't seem to do the impact that Rad Rocky expected. And yeah, Archie, back to you.
You are going to pay for that, sir. As I shoot my pipe gun at him. I will buy 1 AP from the pool for this as well.
Okay, so you're at close range and you've got a pipe rifle, so that's fine. His defense is 1, so it's difficulty 1, and you gain 1 extra dice from the action points.
Okay. Whoa, 2 successes.
Very nice. So you hit him, you generate 1 extra AP.
All right, I'll spend it on damage. I want to finish this guy
Beautiful.
off.
Let's see those 6s.
3 physical
So
damage.
3 6s. Very nice. So you don't have an effect on the gun. 3 physical damage is just enough. He has 1 damage resistance, but he's only got that much health left. So how would you like to do this? What happens to him as you finish him off, Archie?
Oh, just a nice clean, shot to the heart that takes him out painlessly, but quickly.
Clinical, just a clinical execution.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. And you have eliminated Rad Rocky. Anything else, Archie?
I guess that's all of my action.
Okay. This raider is the one over on the left, right? Yeah, seeing his leader fall, he's going to leg it. He's going to run off. He's going to spend his major action to dash. You can only get 1 movement per turn, I should mention as well, by the way. You can't use a major action to sprint and then a minor action to move. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
you can use a major or a minor to move. If you use a major, then you can sprint, which lets you move 2 range. If you use a minor, it means you run or walk or whatever and move 1 range. But he's going to take a major and sprint and disappear off. I'm assuming, well, you guys, we can just stay in 1 more turn order. Dr. Ras collapses to the floor and just like shaking, like basically surprised that he's still alive and grateful. Ghost, if you'd like to pursue or do anything else, let me know. Well, actually, we're at the top of the hour. Whoa, blimey, it's 10 past. Is everyone happy calling it quits? Yeah.
Could we just take care of like immediate first aid healing and that kind of thing?
Yeah. Okay, so I'll say this. Is anyone taking another hostile action, aggressive action against the raider? Do they want to chase him or shoot at him or anything?
Not against the raider.
Okay, so he runs off and that ends the combat. So you're now out of turn initiative. Take care of anything you want to take care of.
I wanted to, whilst I was hiding behind this car, see if I could sneak forward to where Dr. Rast is, on the floor,
Harangued and
all dazzled and stuff. And I want to see if he's
distracted.
dropped any stim packs nearby that I might be able to grab before he realizes.
Yeah, give me a luck roll.
Oh, yeah.
Luck sneak, because you're trying to sneak up to him.
Luck sneak. Oh, I've got a chance.
And we'll give it a difficulty. It's nighttime and he's kerfuffled, so we'll say normal difficulty 1. Yeah.
Okay, and it's 2d20 because it's sneak, or is it still 1d20 because it's luck?
2d20, yeah. So
Okay.
go to sneak in your skills and change it to luck.
Oh, okay.
And then click on sneak.
Let me just check my ghost. I think it's for only. Oh, got the
I
party
said
token.
difficulty 1, right? Yeah.
Yep. Sneak, luck. And let me just check my perk. I think it's only on agility sneak. Yes, it is. Okay. Oh, yes. 2 successes because I critted on the 3.
Yeah, well done. So you generate an AP.
I'll give that to the group.
And I'll say there is a stim pack on the floor, yeah.
I'm gonna try.
So you're able to swipe and pocket. So you've got a self stim pack.
Give me.
Anyone else?
Search the bodies, I guess, is the next thing to do.
Okay. So while you're doing that, that's going to take a moment.
Yeah,
Dr. Rast.
I wanted to give first aid to Dr. Rast.
Oh, okay. He was going to give first aid to you.
Okay. It's actually better that
Perfect.
way because you take a penalty if you give first aid to yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So Dr. Rast says, as you rush over to him to help him, "Oh, thank you, my boy. Yes, I appreciate your aid."
Thank you, Doctor. And I look forward to receiving yours. But so could you help me figure this out? Because it says the difficulty is equal to the number of injuries the patient has. Not like the hit points he's taken, but I guess it's the number of separate injuries he's taken.
That's correct. So when you receive a critical hit, you take an injury. I believe.
A critical hit or just
a critical hit, like 5 damage or more is a critical hit, and that inflicts an injury.
So what if he has no injuries?
I believe. So he has no injuries. Yeah, in that case, the difficulty is 0, I suppose.
It's
difficulty. Number of successes, number of hit points healed. Is that?
I need to look up healing. Give me 1 sec.
Quick question, Duane. Do you have a first aid kit?
Oh, in my gear. Let's see. I think it. Yes, I do. Yes. Okay. That should help things even further. Then is that right?
Yeah, you get +2 HP upon succeeding.
Oh, nice.
I've got one, so I was going to offer to let you use mine, but if you've got one, no need.
Okay. How many dice in the pool do we have?
Not many left. Sorry, I closed that token because it was I accidentally was rolling on it nearly. We have 3.
Okay, and do we retain them between sessions, or does it start fresh every session?
You retain them between sessions.
Okay, so
I vote we store as an NPC.
I'll spend 1 die from the pool and my intelligence medicine check.
Yes, please.
3 successes.
Well, I think that definitely works.
So that means you get 2 back anyway. Is that right?
So that means you generate 2 AP.
Okay.
If the difficulty is 1, which I said it is at the moment. I'll need to look at that in between episodes to work it out, Duane.
All
in
right.
answer to your question.
So with that 1 success, he would heal. My medicine rating is 2.
Okay, so you get 2 plus 1 for every AP you spend. So that was what, 4 hit points in total, was it, Duane?
2 for medicine, 2 for the first aid kit, and I guess that's it then. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so 4. He gets 4 back. Is he looking significantly better now?
Yeah, he's feeling much better. He says, "Thank you so much. I didn't think I'd take a hit like that in that battle. Thank you, my child. Here, let me. It looks like you took a nasty slug yourself."
I'd be much obliged if you'd help me out. Yes.
So he pulls out a stim pack and he.
Whoa! Calm down. Stopping in the doing, you must.
He pauses and looks over to you. What's wrong? I'm giving the child a boost. Do we not want?
Let me have a look at him. Looking and healing, I am doing. Let me try and give you a medicine check as well, Duane. I've got my first aid kit out.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, give me an intelligence medicine roll. Dr. Rass backs off. He's like, "Yes, actually, you know what? You're right. Yeah, I shouldn't be using chems on a child. What am I thinking? Must be the adrenaline hitting me."
There you go. That's 4 hit points for you.
Oh, and you can spend AP for 1 more per AP if you want.
I only needed 3.
Oh, great.
Giving the stim pack, you should.
No, he's fine now. I'll save them for an emergency. Anyway, we must post haste. The child inside or whoever is screaming we must rush to them as quickly as possible, but we're running out of time. So I think we're going to call it there, guys. We're like 20 past the hour. So thank you so much to all the players for sticking around for extra 20 minutes. Thank you to everyone at home for watching. I know this was a bit of a, I don't know what to say, like hectic mishmash of rules and people talking and stuff. Not as smooth as it could have been, but we're all still learning the rules. So please bear with us as we try and pick up Fallout Tabletop Roll RPG. Thank you for hanging out, and we'll see you in the next episode. These are pre-recorded, so we are playing every other Monday, but I intend to release them as frequently as I can. So the best way to stay on top of episodes is to subscribe and smash the notification bell. It's honestly the best way to stay tuned with the channel. So guys, thanks so much for hanging out, and we'll see you in the next episode. Rallyo, till next time.